All right, so last time we left off, we got into a synchrotron, right? And so now I think we need to focus on just better gear. We were wanting to do that last episode, but we didn't. So I think we should do that this episode. Really, just hone down the equipment, you know? All right. So like I said, last time we opened a door down there. So I think do you have anything else to say to us, Freak?
This place is done for. I don't know why you're sticking around.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. So we are now gonna head out of here. I guess down that hole. I don't know what lies before us, but like I said, we can go down that hole. Can I break this? Nope. We can go down that hole, but I want to err on the side of getting better loot. That's kind of what I need more, right? Because I don't know if it's gonna, I'm assuming it's gonna get progressively harder the further we go, right? And putting magazines around our thighs and our arms and stuff, I don't believe we'll cut it, you know? So let's see where we need to go. We can go on the elevator. I'm pretty sure this is what we took up, right? Yeah? No. This takes us down the hole. We don't want to do that. Okay. Yeah. No. I understand. Don't need to tell me, guys. I got it. We're gonna go this way. And then we'll just follow the way out. Because we opened this shortcut to base. So we are perfectly fine. We don't have a long trek before us if we need to do things. Oh, that's whatever. Okay. But we'll go back, we'll assess the situation at base as far as repairing, things of that nature. And then we'll see about what recipes we have for armor. Because if we can up that, that's going to be the big thing. I think defense will be the big one for sure. And then we'll see what we'll do after. We'll see weapons and stuff. Also, this guy's been really holding out for a while. I mean, it's been a minute since we've talked to that dude and telling us what to do and everything. So we'll wrap it up and see what we need to do next. So let's start with defense. Not base defenses, armor and gear. Okay. Did that, and we gotta go find steel cables. Also, off to the side right here, I do have the wiki pulled up, just so that way I know, like, as far as if I get stuck anywhere or like to make anything like that, I do have all that available to me. Before I keep moving, I like to check my miscellaneous stash that's outside to just make sure I don't have things out there that I could be using before we also keep going. Anything bathroom related? No, we're good. We are emptied out. Okay. I could have repaired stuff, but I mean, we'll repair stuff when we get back. What up, General Avocado? Welcome to the stream, brother. Always a pleasure seeing ya. Hope you're doing well. Hope your day's been great. Okay, so we need to go find more steel cables. Specifically, 4 more steel cables would be perfect. 4 steel cables. Let's go. Nope, that won't budge. Okay, I forgot about if that door worked or not. Bunch of duct tape, concrete. Half of these things don't open. That's okay. Oh, shoot, that made me jump a little bit. My fault, did not see you there. Okay, steel cable. We need like at least like 3 of them. We have another welding mask, but we're just gonna use the one that we have on us. Forge pauldrons. Okay, that's what we need. Also, what's the armor difference? This was definitely way better, but we'll definitely do that. Okay. more hoses and stuff. Give me all that stuff because I know we're gonna use a whole bunch of it.
Science destroys.
Okay. No, why am I getting attacked by both? Why are they not fighting each other? Look, bruh. Like, dude, there's a dude out here that you could also be attacking. Also, something I'm not taking advantage of is this forklift. If I was to put a power cell in there, we could use it to help transport goods, but I don't find it a necessity right now, you know? What I find a necessity is getting my cables, which is nowhere to be found right now. Just a bunch of rebar and stuff, you know? But we'll see. Haven't found a use case for the anvil yet. We have a couple of those, or at least one at the base. So we are prepped in case we do need it, but for right now, I haven't found anything. Also, joining us today is a nice hot cup of coffee. You might say, oh my gosh, why coffee so late in the day? And I would respond back saying, how about mind your business? I just enjoy, sometimes you be craving a coffee midday, you know? Or something. Ooh, right to the dome. Crack that neck right in half. Inventory full already, bro? Okay, what do I not need? What do I not need? What is something that is not necessary? How about Giga Glue? I'll take food over Giga Glue for sure. Because, again, more use for that. Another mask. See, like, we don't need it, but it's those times that we don't need stuff that you find it the most. There we go. Okay. Anything fancy up here? Okay. Yeah. Let's get out the fancy flashlight. Make it bright for both you and I. Okay. Looks... Ouch. Another little loop. I think there's a crate. Okay, there is a crate there. However, I want to first break these boxes and just hope that we find cables. Again, it's whenever you're not looking for stuff that you just find it the most. I find that to be the biggest case. Are we not able to jump up here? Alright, ready? Watch this, ready? I don't know what I saw up there. Maybe something cool, maybe not. Let's see. Oh my gosh. I didn't even do anything that time. Hold on, let's try this again. I bet everyone watching is just like face palming. There we go. Hex yeah. Okay. Fire extinguisher. Okay, so we didn't need to pick it up. Okay. We got more arms. Any rebar I would always pick up. Oh, we don't need it. Power cell. Power cell. Let's just drop this. We don't need this anymore. We'll take the power cell, and then we'll also need to equip our, where is it? There we go. Because we are holding something that is, radiation inducing. Okay. So, let's keep going. Let's see about this, cable situation. I don't want to forget, because if I end up forgetting, then that's not good for anybody, you know?
I can feel my blood sugar falling.
Oh, shoot. Another, portal? Okay, watch this. Watch this. Got him right in the dome. What? He's bleeding out. I don't want to waste ammo on him. And because I got a leg injury, bro, can't sprint after him. There we go. Broken. Okay. There we go. It's 2. How many steel cables is that now? That is 3. We need 1 more, I believe. 1 more steel cable shall do it. I think I said 3 earlier on. I just forgot how to count. Warning sign, huh? Oh. I was like, why can I shut it off? Okay. Okay. I think this is another shortcut area, right? Yep, upstairs. Upstairs, a little shortcut. And then, hopefully, another steel cable is around us. Right? If we can find that, that's good. Also, my guy is hungry, so real quick, we'll take care of that by feeding him a nice can of green beans. There we go. It's delicious, isn't it? Nothing up here. What's the purpose here? Ain't nothing else here. Oh! How about this? Package. And package. Doesn't matter if it breaks, right? There we go. I don't know how to open those. I've been seeing more, but I don't know how to open them. Box of screws, we could always use those. I think screws are becoming more of a necessity in all of our builds, guys. But let's see. Little water fountain. Let's take a sip and then also refill the jug. No, nothing here. Bunch of armor that we don't need right now. Little chef hat. Ooh. High radiation. I heard that. My Geiger or whatever thing went off. Anything up here of note? Bunch of screws though. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Analysis. Okay, so we found the big loop. The big loop took us all the way around. Okay. Well, while we're around here, is there any, ouch. We're looking for steel, like little cable. We'll take $1 though. Okay. Nothing? Nada? That's kind of overwhelming. Or underwhelming, I should say. Surely there's a way up there. That looks like we should be able to get up there some way, somehow. Right? Like, what if I was to set... Is there a way to set, like, a box down or something? Like... I can unlock it from here. Yep. Well, we'll figure out some way to get over there. Until then, I don't want to spend too much time in this area. I would like to go somewhere. Yeah, I guess. Okay. How about you guys enjoy that? Alright, it's about to be nighttime. I don't know how to open these. Gate security keys, or gate security, whatever. Don't know what I need for all that. Anything here? Always could take another bandage, and then all that. Is that a lab coat? Cloth scrap. Never mind. Okay, let's head back. Or backwards, I should say, because we need to find ourselves more stuff. Where was... Okay, here, the portal's this way. More loops, okay. More shortcuts, I should say. I keep calling them loops. Hello? I think you can get up there. Hold on. Watch this. Package this. Take that. Go back here. Where'd it go? It's in this slot. There we go. So let's put it like right here. Yep. No, it's not gonna work like that. Okay. Thought it would. I thought I had a really cool 50-point IQ play there, but lo and behold, I'm still not up to par yet. Okay. So let's go. Ah, the lights are off. I like that. Let's go into not this. I think this this area. Surely we can find more steel cable stuff. Okay. Yep, one more thwack is all I need on you. Why are you running away, huh? Why are you running away, huh? Why are you running away, huh? That's what I thought. You ain't running from me? Wasted a couple bullets, but you know what? That's fine. I just need to find one. Ooh. Hold on. Don't have to worry about repairing anything because we just pick up a new one. There we go. Yes. Okay. Need to find ourselves one steel thing. That's it. Also, I don't think I've picked one of these up before. Forged chest plate. Let's see here. Let's see what that looks like. What? I was just trying to search something up, my guy. Here we go. So we're gonna go boom, boom. Probably rebar, right? Heck yeah, yes. Weight, armor, 10. How does that compare to this? Oh, yeah. Okay. So we have a lot to...
Where I sighted.
Okay, bro.
Ignis van!
I'm just gonna hide here for right now. Okay, we got a lot of stuff to build. Forged greaves, helmet. Let's see.
I can feel my blood sugar falling.
Let's go armor. Let's forge pauldrons. We're gonna do this. Rebar. I don't know, frying pan? Screws. There we go, third time's the charm. Okay. And then the last thing we need to look at is the chest plate. Right? Did we... Where's that? Oh. Wait. Okay, so we got all that built. So, boom, boom. Let's see. Let's make sure we got everything built. So...
Do you see anything?
Pin. No? What? Hold on, I want to make sure I have everything pinned. Forge, grease, chest plate, helmet. Where's the... I wanted to get the... Where is it called? There we go. Pauldrons. I wanted to get the pauldrons pinned. Okay, there we go. That is the goal. Right here. Get all of that built out. That's the goal here. And once that's done, then I think it's safe to say that we're at best prepped to go to the next area. Okay. So we'll need to go. Did we pick up another? We have the pauldrons. We have the helmet. We need to pick up. That's gonna take 2 for the chest plate, and then each of those. We're gonna need a lot of stuff. So let's do this. Let's go back to base. I know we're going back to base, back and forth a lot, but trust me, this is so that way we're clean. Okay, we got a nice empty inventory. See, the power turns on right as I say that. Perfect timing. They agree with me. But we're gonna go turn everything in, and yeah. I don't want to take the tram. The tram's just too long.
Oh,
But then we're gonna get, also while we're back at base, we're gonna repair some stuff. Get all that squared away too. So that way we are good to go. Because also, as you can see, health-wise, we are not good. Not good. What's up, Coach Maui? What up, bro? How are you doing? How are you, bro? I know we canceled D&D today, so I hope everything in your world is going all right.
The safety rating of this sector is now negative.
All right, guys. Sorry about that. We fixed everything temporarily. The green screen is gone for right now. I think I have to update the system, or software, but that's what it is. You know, you get to see me and the room, right? So that's what it is. You know. So sorry about that. We're gonna repair that. We're gonna repair this. What does this need to repair? Okay. Anything else? What does this take to repair? Ooh, we don't have that. Okay. All right, but we back though. We back. Let's get back to it though. We got stuff cleared out. We got the inventory cleared out a ways, right? This, actually not as much as I'd like to. Gonna put some stuff still that we need to put away. Boom. Boom. There we go. Okay, so fix the camera temporarily. Put the stuff away. Now, we're gonna have to go back and pick up a whole bunch of stuff. We're gonna need at least... Oof. I think one more recipe to add is gonna be a good to have on us. It's gonna be the reinforced cable, because we're gonna need a lot of that, right? So we'll see how this plays out. Reinforced hose, I should say. We're gonna need at least 4. At least 4. Right? Yeah. For the reinforced cable, but each one of these, so we'll need a reinforced hose takes 1, so we're gonna need a lot of stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna sit here and count it up for you, but we're just gonna do the do. Hold on. Okay, back to the lab. But sorry I ignored I didn't mean to ignore what you said, Coach Maui. You said absolutely swamped, far behind on everything. Football's kicking butt as far as time commitment goes. That sucks, dude. In the sense that the amount of the time commitment that goes into everything, you know, that's not it's not easy, you know, trying to balance everything in life. But as long as to some extent, you know, you're enjoying what you do, it's not completely a bad thing, you know? What? Military backpack. How does that compare to what I have on now? 24 capacity. What does my current backpack have? Where's my backpack? Am I blind? Hold on, my eyes can... 21? There we go. We're gonna drop that. We don't need it. Definitely feeling some of the shortcomings of education systems right now, but still living every minute of it. Again, till the day that I pass over, you know, I will have the utmost respect for people in the education industry. If we can call it. Actually, I'll take that back. I don't want to call it education industry. I'll just simply call it that are in education. It's I bet you guys have it rough, and it's an ever-changing landscape that never actually just gets easier. It only ever gets harder. And I feel like that's also going to be dependent on where you are and where you're teaching from, right? But for the most part, the landscape of teaching, I feel like, only ever gets harder, which I feel like with anything should be the opposite. You know, I feel like it should be easier as time progresses, you know? But maybe I'm just wrong. Okay, anything in here? Anything hiding? No. Alright, but we gotta... No, don't worry about me, bro. I just wanna see... Maybe it means you're getting old. Well, that is true. That's how that is how age works, you know. Unless you're Benjamin Button, right? Then you get the age backwards. Good job, guys. Awesome. And I still haven't built a bed. I still haven't built a bed to stop this from happening. That's on me. I like to think I'm staying youthful. You know, I try to keep up with the times, you know. I try to keep up with the meme culture, what's really hip and down with the current guys, you know. I'm in that happy medium, you know. I'm all about, you know, learning new lingo, all that stuff, you know. Hey, bro, but hats off to you and you know, balancing all that. I mean, you're balancing work. Obviously, like, it seems like in education, a lot of the times you take the work home with you. You know, so it's really like, are you ever not working? You know, as compared to like have your own time. But you're doing well, man. It sounds like you're doing good. Balancing it well, or at least you make it seem that way. You're trying and look, man, that's the legitimately, and this is like, obviously I'm not the first person in the world to say it. Your best is all that matters. It shows in not only in the work you do, but you're in that happy, like you're in a place where it's reflected on by your students that you teach, you know. Your students see that you do try and you're a good teacher overall, so they're gonna, that you have that support. It's gonna stick with you. And that's also the okay. I think that's the biggest one in my eyes, and that is like you actually have human feedback, I should say, not like some like random metric anywhere else. You have like the students you teach are like legitimately giving you that feedback, I feel like, day to day with how they interact with you, how much, you know, whatever, I don't know what I'm trying to say, but like rely on you for whatever. I think it shows that you are doing good. Okay, we picked up our stuff. we need to get more stuff. And that is in the form and fashion of cables, bro. Middle schoolers are not afraid to, dude, and I feel like until time ends, man, if there's any group of people that you need to be like aware of, honestly, they're like, hey, honestly, how about this? Let's backtrack. The group of people you should always seek feedback from is middle schoolers about anything. Go to middle schoolers with like issues or problems you're having, and then see how they respond. Because again, they will not be afraid. They haven't developed a filter yet. Now, that's not to say, you know, that everyone doesn't have a filter, right? Some people just like don't develop one, but that age group is not afraid to, you know, call you out. So if you ever, that's why I think in the corporate world, feedback should be given by a middle schooler. I trust more what a middle schooler has to be said about me than someone else, honestly. TBH. Best idea you've ever heard? I appreciate that, man. I might take that and run with it. Take that to the next big the next big meeting. And say, you know what, guys? I think we should start hiring middle schoolers to work. And they're like, I don't think you can do that legally. And I'm like, well, hold on. Stop! Hear me out. Hear me out. It's because they're really good at advice. Not advice, but giving you the honest truth. If you ever want to know your flaws, just ask a middle schooler. Exactly. Don't rely on the internet for that. Just go ask your local middle schooler. Hey, what's wrong with me? They'll look at you for 3 seconds and they'll have a laundry list ready for you. That's the thing. I think that as people, that's what gets in our own way. The developed frontal cortex makes us too nice of people. I think if we... What's this? Snag vine seed? Oh. Okay, I can't open that. An underdeveloped frontal cortex is actually how society progresses. Excuse me, oh my gosh. Okay, this actually... Oh yeah. Like all this rebar. All these, we definitely need some of those screws. Okay. Perfect. How much do we have? 6? No, I'm gonna stop myself. I almost said it. Okay. Let's head back to base, because I believe we have enough. Hopefully we have enough to start actually constructing the armor. Just upgrading just getting ourselves upgraded is all I'm worried about right now. Move. Hey, bud.
Target.
No. Watch out for the alien. The alien, bro. The alien. Not me. See, this is why we need better armor, bro. I'm getting absolutely smacked around, dude. That's the thing. Also, once we get back to base, we're gonna make a bed. I promise. Okay. Also, I need to take this off because this is what makes us like hecka thirsty and everything. So, yeah. I do remember my day, like middle school obviously like wasn't, I mean, it was a time ago, right? Basically like whatever, but no, I obviously when you experience middle schoolers like talking to you crazy, but also that was us. Like there, whatever the, you know, meme was or whatever, like I'm pretty sure like we were like, I know like for me, our middle school, we were demons. But I feel like every middle school class says that's like, oh man, we were the worst. And then like that's like a flex, right? To say like, oh, we were the worst human beings imaginable. Something along those lines. Hold on, I just need to pack up. Thank you.
Target in sight.
Everyone pulls out their mouse tools on me and then forgets how to act. Okay. The one thing that, and we might have to move bases eventually. I don't know if yet, or maybe just start a new base. The one thing that is bad about this base is that it is like in a weird medium to where if I take the tram, it doesn't benefit me. Like I kind of get closer, but I kind of don't because of like your wait time for the tram, you know? So let's do this. Also, gun got destroyed. Gotta love that, dude. Hex yeah. Okay. We need to make a bunch of stuff. Hold on. First, we're gonna repair our pauldrons so that way we can actually use them. What? What are you talking about? Oh, that's what it gets scrapped. Oh, okay. Hold on. We gotta find little metal pieces. There we go. And then we can actually repair it. For some reason, I read that as whatever. Okay. So boom, take that off, right? You like how that mouth moves right there? There we go. And then now, oh yeah, we're heavy. How many at least? We need at least 4, right? At least 4 hoses. Okay. And we're gonna need a life jacket. Oh gosh, did I forget to find one? Okay. Well, let's see. 4. Okay. Let's start building up our armor. Let's start building up our defenses. Things that are pinned. Like first up, we're gonna do the greaves. Then we're gonna do the helmet. Then we're gonna do the pauldrons. There we go. So now, boom, boom, boom. Look at us armored up to a T. But we're gonna need to find unless I have one, which I heavily doubt, we're gonna need to go find a life vest, which I am pretty certain we can find a life vest nearby. If I'm not mistaken, there's a flooded room over here, and we walk by it pretty frequently, especially in the beginning. And I want to know if there is one in here. You know? If there's one in here, that's gonna be good. Ouch. Ouch. Hold on. Ignore me just shocking myself. Surely there's a life vest around here, right? It would be the place that makes sense to me. I know there's some in the other parts of like the deeper areas, but are you serious, bruh? Oh my gosh, I am going to... Okay, I give up. If there's a vest there, you get to keep it. Okay, we're going to... Let me think this out. We're gonna have to go to the more difficult location. That's the term I was thinking about. To get ourselves a life vest. I thought I picked one up, but what I think happened was what I think happened to us was I tried to pick one up, right? And then I was full on my inventory. So I ended up backfiring. And yeah. Unless there's something in here. Unless I was a saving grace to myself, which it doesn't look like it. Okay, anything here? No, no, no. Let's check these offices. Like, surely, like, someone is just hiding one, right? They wanted to go swimming later? No? Interesting. What about up here? Let's see. Military MRE. Okay, we got some real food. Oh, this is gonna suck. We got bad weapons on us.
Not save you.
There we go. Don't curl your legs around the ammo. What's wrong with you, bro? Okay. Search. New attire. What? What? Where's that stuff pop up? Okay. Well, I guess. Uh-oh. That's not good. Tis not good at all. I am scouring this whole place just for one thing, ladies and gentlemen. And that is a life vest. Will I find one? Who knows? Is it nearby? I don't know. Oh, hey. Okay. Now we're gonna make the chest plate. Perfect. Now, chest plate's on. Look at that. Forge armor. Equip a complete armor set with a unique buff. What does this give us? I have no idea. But that concludes this part of things, right? So let's put stuff up real quick. What we're first gonna do, organize all of our stuff.
This sector is under precautionary security.
Let's see. Anything else? No. We're going to recycle that. And then we're gonna repair, not the shield, the helmet, greaves. And that. Okay, anything else that needs to get repaired in here? Nope. Another thing we can put away real quick as well is going to be this stuff. There we go. Put all that away. We're gonna need to put the rebar away. And then we're gonna have to start putting stuff in here. Like so. I'm just organizing all of my stuff as we're going right now, so hold on one second. Bow. Let's recycle the old stuff that we don't need. There we go. Boom, boom. That works out, that works out. Let's put that in there for right now. Cloth scraps we'll keep there for more bandages. We got food. We got more food and ammo. Too bad we don't have... Hold on. I want to see... Yeah, we don't have a gun repair toolkit, which sucks. So, that's fine. We'll put this over here, let that charge up. The next thing I want to do real quick, as we do that, we're going to unpin everything. We're now going to look at weapons and ammo, right? Because we're going to, I want to make the crowbar 2.0. That would probably be a big added benefit. Boom, boom, boom. What about... Ooh, a crowbar 2.0 is going to be sick. Let's see. Let's also do the pipe pistol. It's going to be that for sure. That for sure. Pipe, it's in the name. And then screws, probably? Oh, really? Okay, that. And then... That? No, a stapler. Who would have thunk? Okay. And then we're going to do... Net launcher. That's gonna stop those. Heater shield. That's a heater, which I don't think we found yet. Okay, but a scrap shot. This is gonna be used in it. This is gonna be used in it. And that probably. A little gauge. No. Wow. Okay. Those are the main two weapons I want to make, right? I'm not too worried about the net or the grinder yet. However, we can make that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the grinder right now. So what I want to do, grab that, and we're going to pin some weapons, right? We're gonna pin. Where is it? Pin it. Pin that. We're gonna pin this, and we're gonna pin this. Those are pinned. Yep. And in order to do that, we're gonna need a whole bunch of, well, not that much stuff. I'm shocked we don't need that much.
Is this malnourishment?
Hold on. Boom, 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 boom. If we're able to make everything off of this, I'll be shocked. I saw a stapler. Do we have staplers? Oh yeah, there we go. I swear we had like a chain, right? Or did we already use the chain? Oh, let's take this with us, because we can dismantle that and turn it into something good. Right? Do that for sure. So we're gonna recycle, acting as a giant, but also helpful repairing stuff too with the right additions. For right now, we'll do that because we need it. All right. We're gonna need a couple other things. How many staplers do we need? We need 2 staplers and then a chain, which the chain we can get from somewhere else. There we go. Oh, wait. Let's just use our brain here. Desk phone, 1 stapler, ammo. Oh. And then what else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Should be up here, right? No? What about in this big office, huh? Oh, you left your dollar in here, so we'll take that. That's it up here. This would be a little cozy spot, but I rather have the place we're in now, honestly. But I guess that's the cool part, that any of that could be a base. There is a row of offices, so we'll go back over here real quick. I think it'd be really easy to find a stapler. I see one as we right there. Perfect. And then what is the last thing we need? The last thing we need is 1 chain. Okay, we get the 1 chain and we'll upgrade our stuff, our weaponry. And I think we'll be pretty much set. That's like phase 2 of basically of us being ready.
Getting thirsty.
Oh, getting thirsty, you say? Good thing I have this water cup. Good thing I have an MRE. And then you're tired too. That's not fun. Anything here we could use? Any chains or anything? No? Okay. Let's take that. How are we on everything else though? We'll be good, we'll be good. Oh wait, did I put something up? Okay, there we go. Okay, so the last thing we need is the chain. And I know we have a lot of that back over in the forge area. Now we're good. Now we're cooking with gas. Is there any thing of note ornate? I want to find out how to open those crates, because those crates should have some good stuff in them. Okay. No chain yet. No chain yet. That's fine. This is a tough part, you know, like I've stated 50 bazillion times, it's always the stuff you need that... There we go. I'm gonna stop talking though, because we found everything. So now we'll basically have everything we need. I'm gonna do a review on our, like a little health check, and make sure we're good there. But we'll do that, and then do a little health check, make sure we're good on food and stuff, and then let's go, you know? I want to know where the next area is, because if we need to move bases, then I don't want to worry myself with, like, you know, stocking up on or not stocking up, but building out a farm and everything. I know our bases will probably stick around, and we probably will have the option to come back to past areas, but we'll see. Okay. Let's construct our stuff. We've also been lucky that the times we have stuff to, you know, the time we have stuff to build, it's not nighttime. I can always be thankful of that. Perfect. We'll put this last one back. We don't need it. As well as, we don't need all of this stuff. For right now. I want to figure out... this. Hold on. One thing at a time, guys. One thing at a time. Okay. I want to clear out all of my pinned recipes, guys, right? We want to do that. And then let's change out all of our stuff, right? Let's put the pipe pistol. Actually, let's do the scatter shot there. Let's put the pipe pistol here. I don't need the crossbow for right now. As far as melee weapons go, I guess it would be safe to keep the wrench in place. And then that can move there, move there. That can move here. And because we have that, that can move there. Move that, move that. I think that's pretty organized, I think. We'll keep that crowbar there in case stuff breaks, right? Requires scrap shot ammo. Scrap shot ammo. Okay, we for sure need scrap shot ammo. Screws and paper. 1 screw, 20 paper. I hope I have all that. We have screws. Surely we have a lot of rags, right? Like this stuff. Let's see. Okay, then I need... Let me think here. Oh, I can just go to desks, yeah? We can go to desks. So, scrap shot ammo. Each per makes 4. We'll make that pinned. We're just gonna go to a bunch of desks real quick and loot everybody, you know? But I think we look pretty strong. You know, I think we look pretty good. We're pretty stocked up. This can be upgraded. I don't know into what, but something, you know? That guy sound like he having a rough time. Okay. Boom. 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 Just give us all the scrap paper you need, or you are not using, of course, I should say. And we'll even get extra because, again, I don't know how much ammo stuff is going to be getting us, right? So I think it's a... I don't think there's going to be anything in there. Biolab. We thinking there's going to be a scrap in here, boys? Any squap? Ouch. Okay. Bro. Whoa.
I can feel my blood sugar falling.
1 hit, huh? Respectable. Respectable. If that's a 1 hit, I'm a fan. I'm a fan. Yes, yes, please. 18. I don't want to spend too much time looking for stuff, though. You know? Okay, there's one more office. That should give us all the stuff to at least make... Like, that stuff doesn't give us scrap, which sucks. Oh, $1. Anything else? Okay. Let's head back to base, right? Or we're gonna make some ammo. make some ammo. Also, I know I have a bunch of books in the other page, and you can recycle the books for more scrap paper, and that will definitely be useful to use. But yes,
I could certainly
like
use
all
a
that
drink.
right there goes a long way. Books go a long way. Ooh, we might have just made a bunch of ammo. We might have just got a lot of ammo. This is what's good about just leaving stuff around. You like to, it's like little gifts, right? There we go. 20. I mean, that's a bunch of ammo to me. What's the max we can make? 10 clips, and we're making all of it. Yup. Look at all that. Stacks on stacks, baby. And we're putting all that up. Organizing that, and then we're gonna be clear that, unpin. Yo, when we get some more Arma on stream, you know what, bro? Hey. I've been enjoying the Arma. Arma's been good. Arma's been treating us fine. I do enjoy playing Arma though. I prefer with friends, right? So let's schedule some more time. Let's get another Arma stream going. You know, I think that would be quite the treat. If you ask me. What exactly is Arma? Arma is I don't know if it's a military what am I saying? I don't know if it's a acronym, you know, but it's a military sim. Basically, just simply put, where it really excels, it's its modding community. I'm ready to see what they do with when like the modding community starts doing stuff, you know, like doing stuff with like what was it was it Squad did a whole they did a whole like remodel of the game, the mod, and it was basically Star Wars. So I am excited to see that. Ooh, that sounds fine, bro. I like that. I like that. Let me sip on some of that water. And then, do we have any more food? Oh yeah, we got food. We got all of it. Damage 12 versus damage 26. You see this? Damage 50. Okay, so we should probably do that. I should say. Okay, if we find an enhancement bench, we'll need to do that. But okay, let's head back into base before we go. Let's reassess everything before we get into this next area. Okay, guys. All right, so we got a whole new armor set. There's a new shield we can get our hands on, but I'm not too concerned, especially if I don't think we found the components. And that's this. This is the thing, right? Where is it? This. Where was it? Was it the shield? Yeah. Heater shield, right? Obviously heater, this. We'll find out if that's the right combination. No. Probably that and that. That and that. Yeah. Heater shield. Which is a heater, craftable item, which we haven't even unlocked that yet, which I doubt. Oil. Oh. That? Okay, so the next thing we might be, well, this can be something we're not worried about right now, but a heater shield, sure. Coil, fan, any oil, and a pressure gauge. I feel like we have most of that stuff, but all right. On that note, short stream, I know, but I appreciate you guys hanging, chilling with your boy, chatting it up. Thank you so much, General Avocado, Coach Maui, for hanging out, chatting it, keeping the chatter alive. But on that note, y'all have yourselves a great rest of your day, and I hope you guys have an even